The NBA Cup is the league's new big idea to make early season games more exciting, but for the most part, people don't really seem to care for it. So why is it receiving so much negativity? Well, here's my opinion. For starters, it feels confusing. It's hard to know which teams are in what group or what a team needs to do to advance. Another big thing is the artificial hype that's there that's meant to boost people's interest. It just feels so fake and manufactured. And I get it, the reason to do this is to bring excitement to the early season games. And it's true, the season can feel pretty long at times, but I would argue that November and December games have always been exciting. It's the holidays, and these holiday games are always remembered, especially the ones around Christmas. So if the holiday hype is already there, then is the cup really necessary? On top of that, the format for these games feels a bit unfair too. A good team can get knocked out early because of one loss, and others advance by beating a weaker team. And that's frustrating as a fan, because no one wants to see their team eliminated over some technicality. There's also the issue of timing. Early in the season, teams are still figuring out their lineups and strategies, and it's way too early to put teams to the test through some tournament like this. A better time for the cup would be January or February. This would also be an incentive for the bad teams in the league, because normally, if they know they're out of the playoffs, they usually start to tune out during that time of the season. But if you introduce the NBA Cup then these teams have something to play for. Also, what's the incentive behind this tournament? For the players, it's money, so I'm sure they're happy, but why should fans care? What if they added some other type of incentive too? Maybe a draft pick or something else? I don't have solid ideas here, but something other than money would definitely help people care more. The branding has also been pretty poor. The league tried to have fancy courts and promotions, but it didn't feel right. I don't think anyone really cares about this. The NBA Cup is new, so I'm just hoping that they can keep refining this to where it stands out, but in a good way. Now, I don't just want to talk bad about the NBA Cup the entire time. I'll give the NBA credit. They're trying new things, and they're trying to make the NBA more fun to watch, so I'll give them that. They have the point differential rule for teams that are tied, and that adds a layer of strategy that's been fun to watch too. Overall, I think that this NBA Cup is an experiment, and like most experiments, it's going to take time for it to evolve and grow. It has potential, and with a few tweaks, it might end up being a really great addition to the season.